S. Chan presents educational video lectures. Difficult concepts made easy. Study anywhere, anytime.
Now the PN junction diode, we know that it can operate only in the forward biased. When it is a reverse bias, there is no current. Now we want some devices in some devices the PN junction that is connected in the reverse bias condition, and how we can get output from that devices. So in this case we will change the doping of that material. So by changing the doping, the characteristics of PN junction diode that can be reversed or that can be changed. So such kind of diodes, they are known as the Zener diodes.
If you want to study this topic in detail, refer to the book by S. Chan Publishing. Link is provided in the description box.
So welcome to S. Chand Academy, myself Dr. Narendra Kaur. So let us begin this topic. So which is the Zener diode, how the PN junction diode that can be used in the reverse biased condition, because in the reverse condition at some voltage the current that is very large, means in some cases when we need higher amount of the current, how we can get that amount of current. So that is the main application of the PN junction diode, which it can be used as an Zener diode. So now what is this? So that means a Zener diode, that is a highly doped semiconductor device. So this is also a semiconductor device, or this is also a kind of PN junction diode, but the difference between the normal diode and the PN junction diode is that the PN junction diode, that is a normal doping of P and N both is there, but when there is a highly doping is there, so that means Zener diode, that is a highly doped semiconductor device which is specifically designed to function in the reverse direction. That means we want to get current in the reverse bias condition. So that is engineered in such a way that at some voltage which is known as a Zener voltage, or we can adjust this voltage also. So that is a adjustable voltage, while in that case in the PN junction diode the voltage that cannot be adjusted. So this with the variable or with the voltage regulation, this voltage which is known as a Zener voltage. What is a Zener voltage? At voltage when our device start connecting or it starts working in the reverse bias condition. So this is known as the Zener voltage, and such kind of diodes, they are known as the Zener diode. So firstly, what is the difference between the PN junction diode and Zener diode? Now if this is a PN junction and if this is a Zener diode, the major difference is that in the PN junction the doping that is normal. So here the doping is normal, and while if this is also a PN junction diode, but in this case doping is normal in case of PN junction diode, while in this case it is heavily doped. Here the PN junction diode is represented as, if this is a P and that is represented as a N, here the PN junction diode is represented as, so that means if this is a P terminal and that is a N terminal, while this is represented here, the P is represented as this, and that is a representation of N over here. So this is a main difference in the representation. This is a P over here and that is a N over here. So that means the PN junction diode is represented like this, if this is a P terminal and that is a N terminal over here, while in this case Zener diode, here this is represented like this, is the curved, the N is represented as and the P is represented as. So this is a main representation of this. The PN junction diode, it always works in the forward condition, in the forward biased. We know that because in the reverse bias minority charge carriers are very small, but due to heavy doping we can make these charges, minority charge carriers are present in a large amount. So that's why the Zener diode that is worked in the reverse bias condition. So this is the main difference between the PN junction and the Zener diode. So main difference is that the doping is normal, while here the doping is very high, it is heavily doped semiconductor material. Second, it is represented in the same way or the simple way. Here this is P and that is N, while in this case the P is this one and N that is represented as, while the PN junction that is work always in the forward bias condition, while the Zener diode always work in the reverse bias condition. So now this is the, and also the PN Zener diode that is worked in the wide range of Zener voltage are there. So that means voltage regulation that can be done, while this is not possible in case of PN junction diode. So the Zener diode, the voltage regulation is also possible. This is also the main difference between the PN junction and the Zener diode. So this is a representation of Zener diode, and these are the cathode and the anode is there. This is the negative terminal and that is the positive terminal. So this, they are heavily doped over here. So this is a representation of the Zener diode. So that means next difference is what? So the Zener diode, the voltage regulation will be there. The voltage regulation or the modulation is there. So which is the VZ. While that can be changed or that can be regulated over here. While in this case the voltage that cannot be changed or that cannot be regulated. So it can never be changed. So these are this is a major difference between PN junction diode and Zener diode. So now next is a working. How the Zener diode that worked over here. So the Zener diode, firstly, the function similar to the regular diode when it is forward bias. So during forward bias, what will happen? We know that in the forward bias, the current starts increased with the voltage. So in the forward biasing condition, there is no difference between the PN junction diode and the Zener diode. So they works in the same level. While in the reverse biased, a small leakage current flow through the diode, while in case of Zener diode, there occur breakdown because the large number of charge carriers are present over there. So the current begins to flow in the diode, and that is predetermined by the breakdown voltage. So that means it works only in the reverse direction over here. Then the current reaches a maximum value which can be determined by the series resistor, and after which that can be stabilized and that will remain constant over the wide range of voltages. So there are the two kind of voltages are present in the Zener diode. One is known as the avalanche breakdown and second one is known as the Zener breakdown voltage. So now firstly what is the difference between the working principle of this Zener diode and also for the PN junction diode. So the main difference is that now if this is a PN junction, we know that the potential is developed which is known as a depletion region over here, and forward biasing is there. P is connected to the positive and N is connected to the negative. And again then this is a heavily doped material which is our Zener diode. So both are represented same. So we can say that there is no difference between these two. So symbolically we can represent as this. Now, so this is the PN junction and that is the Zener diode. So now in forward biased what will happen? P is connected to the positive terminal and N is connected to the negative terminal. Now in both of the cases, so their working is same. That means small amount of the current will be difference because it is heavily doped, so automatically large kind of charge carriers are present over here. Due to the presence of large charge carrier, the current will be large as comparison to normal PN junction diode, but working principle is same in both the cases. So that means both PN junction diode. So what will happen? So in the PN junction diode and in the Zener diode, in the forward bias, similarities are in the forward biased, both have same working principle. Same working principle. So that only the value difference is that only the difference in the value of the current is there. So that means both work in the same principle. Working principle is same when both are forward bias. Now what will happen in the reverse bias? So in the reverse bias we know that this is connected to negative and N is connected to positive. So this is a reverse bias condition. While for the Zener diode, again, so this is a negative and that is connected to the positive terminal. Now this is a heavily doped material. So due to heavily doping, the large kind of minority charge carriers are also present, and due to that in the forward biased we will get a current, while in the PN junction diode when it is reverse biased there is no current. So there is no current, while in this case there is a current, which is a large amount of current is present due to the in the reverse biasing due to presence of large kind of minority charge carrier due to heavily doping. So this is a main difference, and one is a similarity between Zener diode and PN junction diode. So now next is that during this principle or during this working there are two kind of breakdowns occur in the Zener diode. One is known as the avalanches breakdown and second is known as the Zener breakdown. Now what is the avalanches breakdown over here? So avalanches breakdown in the Zener diode that occur in both normal diode and the Zener diode when subjected to the reverse biasing. So that means we know that after some voltage, when the voltage is quite high, so all the material, that means only the ionized charge carrier, they starts diffusing from one end to the another end due to presence of higher voltage at the opposite terminals. That means when the P is connected to the higher negative and N is connected to the higher positive. So in that case the charge carriers or the ionized charge carrier, they will start diffusing from one end to the another end. So avalanches breakdown occur in both normal PN junction diode and also when the Zener diode when that is subjected to the high reverse voltage. And when a significant reverse voltage is applied to the PN junction, free electron gain through the energy to that is enough energy that will be enough to accelerate at higher velocities, and due to these electrons will collide or they will start drifting, and that will cause the ejection of additional electrons will be there. So that means we know that the electrons that will be ejected, or you can say that there occur the movement of the motion of the ions also, and this will continuous collision will process generate a large number of free electrons, automatically the current that will be enhanced. So in the case of normal diode, this sudden surge in the current could permanently damage it. So that means material that will be get damaged over here. However, a Zener diode specifically designed to withstand over the avalanche breakdown, and that can handle the sudden current spike. So avalanches breakdown in Zener diode that will be greater than the 6 voltage. So this is a difference between the Zener diode and the normal PN junction diode. So now the major difference between the PN junction diode and the Zener diode is that, so for this PN junction diode when it is reverse biased, so that means it is connected to negative and that is connected to positive, while this is if this is the Zener diode in this case, we know that here in this case the voltage regulation is present. So due to presence of voltage regulation, so this is specifically designed to work in the reverse breakdown value, while when the reverse breakdown value is applied with the very large amount, or you can say that more than 5 volt, so in that case there must occur the breakdown value. So that means at this system that will be get damaged, while the Zener breakdown Zener diode that cannot be get damaged over the avalanches value. So that means the Zener diodes, they are specifically designed to work for the avalanches voltage rather than to the PN junction diode. So this is the main advantage to use the Zener diode over the PN junction diode. So now let us take a break. So now after that we will understand what is the Zener value, Zener voltage value, and what are the IV characteristics of Zener diode.
Now quality learning is easily available at your doorstep. S. Chand Academy brings detailed lectures based on AICTE curriculum as per the New Education Policy 2020. So do not forget to subscribe to the S. Chand Academy and access the wide world of knowledge conveniently sitting at your home. Stay connected and keep watching S. Chand Academy. Happy learning!
Welcome to S. Chand Academy. So we till now we have understood what are the avalanches breakdown in the Zener diode. Now we will understand what is the Zener voltage and how the Zener diode operates in the reverse value, and then what are the IV characteristics and some of the application of the Zener diode. So now let us begin this topic. So now the Zener breakdown in the Zener diode. So Zener breakdown means the voltage regulation that can be done. So avalanches breakdown is that which occurs in both PN junction diode and the Zener diode. So with the p-n junction diode, that cannot withstand up to the avalanches breakdown, so that will get damaged. But Zener diode, that can bear up to the 6 voltage, that is known as the avalanches breakdown voltage in case of Zener diode. Now the Zener breakdown, that is when the reverse bias voltage is applied to the Zener diode and it approaches to the Zener voltage. The electric field within the depletion region, that will become strong enough to attract and remove the electrons from their valence band. So we know that in this case here the reverse bias is applied. So if this is a p type and they are heavily doped over here, so negative terminal is there, and we know that when it is plotted in this case like this, now if the p is there and here is the n, we know that the depletion region is get formed and negative is developed over here, the positive, the electric field is developed over here in the reverse direction. Now the negative is applied over here and the positive is applied in this case. Now this, there is a potential also which is existed over here. So due to development of this electric field in the reverse direction, what will happen? The electrons, or you can say that the charge carrier, also start moving from their valence bands. That means they are get ejected out, and due to that there exists a current in this case. So these electrons, they will be get removed from their valence band. Then these valence band electrons, what will they done? They will intense the electric field and the breakdown from there the parent atoms. That means from the parent atoms, the electrons are get ejected out, and due to increase in the charge carriers, the current that will be enhanced, because more the charge carrier will be there, more will be the current in the Zener diode, and that this Zener diode works only in the reverse condition. So this phenomena takes place which is known as the Zener breakdown region, and when even a slightly increase in the voltage, that will increase to the rapid surge or the rapid increase in the electric current will be there. So the Zener diode, it only works, or it works very well in the reverse condition, while p-n junction diode, it only works in the forward condition. So depending upon that, so the IV characteristics of the Zener diodes are like this. So these are the IV characteristics. In the forward biasing, we know that it works only same as that of p-n junction diode. So that means up to this there is a linear variation in the voltage. When we are increasing the voltage, the current will be increased over here. Then after some voltage, you can say that if this is a V0 voltage, at this V0 voltage the current will be enhanced over here. So these are the reverse characteristics, forward characteristics, and these forward characteristics are same in the Zener diode, same as that of p-n junction diode. Now what will happen in the reverse direction? So in the reverse direction, we know that up to this voltage there is a current due to Monodty charge carrier, but we know that in case of Zener diode, heavily doping is done. So due to presence of heavily doping, the large amount of charge carriers are present. So due to presence of large amount of charge carrier, these charge carrier will drift towards the ion and they will eject out the another electrons, and due to ejection of the another charge carrier, there occur a Zener breakdown, means at this voltage there is a enhancement in the current. So current will be enhanced over here. So this is known as a Zener breakdown, while the avalanches breakdown occurs in both p-n junction diode and the Zener diode. So these are the IV characteristics of Zener diode. So now next is the forward characteristics of Zener diode. So forward characteristics of Zener diode, these are the same as that of p-n junction diode, means both work same. So this is the main similarity between the p-n junction diode and the Zener diode. Now next is the reverse characteristics of Zener diode. So these are quite impressive for the Zener diode. So now in the Zener diode, we know that the p-n junction diode, for the p-n junction diode, the amount of current that is almost 0. So that is very small when there is a reverse voltage is applied over there. But in case of Zener diode, due to presence of large amount of charge carrier and due to presence of drifting of charge carrier, and the charge carriers, they will collide with their parent atoms, and due to collisions with their parent atoms, almost you can say that there is a double charge carriers, more charge carriers that will be get produced in the reverse biasing, and due to that the photo current that will be enhanced. So the current that will be very large. So that means when the reverse voltage applied to a Zener voltage, small reverse saturation current I nodes that will be flow across the diode. What is this small saturation current? So this is known as a small saturation current. This is a I naught. That is a small saturation current due to presence of small charge carriers. Now beyond this voltage and beyond this current, there is a ultimate breakdown or the ultimate enhancement in the current over here. So that means as the reverse voltage, or now this current is due to, that is a thermally generated Maniauti carrier. So small amount of current is there, which is known as a I naught, which is small current, and that is only due to presence of Maniauti carrier. Now beyond this voltage, that means when the reverse voltage is further increased. So at this certain voltage, there is a drastic change in the value of the current that is get enhanced. So that is known as a Zener breakdown or the avalanches breakdown. Now this is the indication that the breakdown has occurred, and this voltage is called the Zener breakdown voltage, and that is the VZ voltage. So that means this is the, so here in this case, this voltage, so during this, here this is the I naught over here, this is a small amount of current, and this is known as this voltage. At this voltage the current is enhanced over here, or when it is calculated from here, so this is known as a VZ, and that is known as a avalanche, which is known as VA over here. So this is known as the avalanche breakdown voltage, and this, at this voltage the current, there is a sudden increase in the current. So this is known as a VZ, or you can say that the Zener voltage over here. Next is the, now these are the some application of the Zener diode. So Zener diode that can be used as an voltage regulator. So what does it mean? So that means the Zener diode that can be used as an shunt voltage regulator for regulating voltage across small loads. So now what does it mean? We know that the PN junction diode, due to its working only in the forward direction, that can be used as an rectifier, while here we want some of the circuits that works only in the reverse bias condition. So that is known as a shunt voltage regulation. So the Zener diode, that means some of the circuits which works only in the reverse bias condition, and we want to get large amount of current in the reverse bias condition. So the Zener diode is used over there. So the Zener diode in that case, that is connected parallel to the load, that can make it in the reverse bias condition. And we know that in the reverse bias condition, when there is a reaching of the Zener voltage or the knee voltage, at this time the current that will be enhanced at some particular voltage. So that means the breakdown will be occur, the breakdown voltage of the Zener diode that will be constant over a wide range of currents. So these are the application, which is, that means these are the characteristics of Zener diodes. That's why it is used in a voltage regulator. Voltage regulator means we can maintain to the given circuit or we can make working of the given circuit in the reverse direction up to some voltage ranges. So that is known as a voltage regulator, or the voltage modulation is there, while PN junction diode only works at a 1 voltage, while in the reverse direction PN junction diode it will break down. So there is no changes in the voltage, while for the Zener diode the voltage regulation that can be done by converting load resistance parallel to it. So that can be used over here. Now then next is the some specification or the some voltages or the characteristics of the Zener diode. So the characteristics of the Zener diode which include, so the reverse breakdown voltage is quite high, that is 2.4 volt to 2000 volt. So that means up to this voltage the Zener breakdown voltage that can be achieved. Next is the current value, the maximum current value that is in ampere over here. So that is quite large. The minimum value of current that is in the microampere, while the maximum value of the current that is in ampere. So by using the Zener diode, because it is work only in the reverse condition. So in the reverse condition the current is large, so up to in the value of ampere we can get the current over here. Then minimum value of the current that is required for the diode to break down, we know that that is the I naught, and that can also be achieved over here. The power rating, what is the power? We know that the voltage upon current or V equals to IR. So by using that the power rating that can be calculated. Now this material is also the Zener diode that is also stable over a wide range of the temperature. So temperature stability is there, voltage tolerance is there. That means when there is a change in the voltage up to 5%, it will remain or its working will be same. Then the Zener resistance, we know that that is a RZ, that is known as a resistance of the Zener diode. So that these are the some characteristics of the Zener diode over here. So Zener diode that can be used as an voltage regulation that is due to change in its voltage in the reverse condition, because in the reverse condition its voltage that can be modulated or that can be changed, and while maximum voltage it can withstand, that is a 200 voltage, that is quite large, and also the maximum amount of the current that can be obtained in the Zener diode. So these are the specifications and the application of the Zener diode, and IV characteristics are also understood, and also how the Zener diode is working in the reverse bias condition only. Thank you.
If you want to study this topic in detail, refer to the book by S. John Publishing. Link is provided in the description box. If you found our video interesting, please like, share and subscribe. And do not forget to press the bell icon.
All rights reserved. This video has been prepared for educational purposes only. No part of it may be reproduced or copied without the permission of the copyright holder.